All right, hello everybody. My name is Kate Warda, and I did my food presentation this week on pho. Now, pho is commonly mispronounced as pho, but the correct pronunciation is indeed pho. So, the history and issues of pho. Pho is traditionally a Vietnamese dish. It was invented in the late 19th to the early 20th century in northern Vietnam during the French colonial times. The contradictory arises with the origin of the dish, and according to BBC.com, issues arise given some believe it was created as an adaptation of the French one-pot beef and vegetable stew, while others believe it originated from Chinese communities who settled in Vietnam and sold the dish called beef with noodles. So the nutrition of pho. Nutrition of pho can vary depending on the numerous different types of ingredients pho could contain, given you can put basically whatever you would like into it, although the average nutritional value per bowl of pho is around 350 to 450 calories, 35 to 50 grams of carbs, 30 grams of protein, and around 1,500 milligrams of sodium. Now, the broth in pho also contains very little to no oil, carbs, fat, and calories. So overall, pho is a rather healthy dish, and the only drawback of its health concentration is the high sodium content that it contains. Disease risks from pho. So given pho has a very high sodium content, those who consume pho can be at risk for increased blood pressure, which then can lead to cardiovascular issues due to this high sodium level. And then another risk factor is foodborne illness if the pho contains any undercooked or raw meat. Main ingredients of pho and the freshness and quality of these ingredients. So you can include a large variety of ingredients in pho, although the core ingredients consist of some type of broth, rice noodles, and thinly sliced meat, which is usually and traditionally beef or any meat substitute. So any additions to pho include onions, chili peppers, lime, cilantro, bean sprouts, basil, fish sauce, scallions, ginger, garlic, and any other desired garnishes or sauces that you would prefer to add. So it is important to ensure the freshness and quality of the ingredients by making sure the meat is fully cooked and all vegetables being included in the pho are fresh by checking that they are brightly colored and free of any unusual spots or darkness. Agriculture of pho. Ingredients of pho are easily available during really any season and is consumed year-round. Pho is eaten for any meal, which can be breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and it is even consumed as a snack throughout the day. Although pho is available during any season, it is a comforting winter dish, given it is warm and similar to a soup. So cultural comparison of pho. Pho is a very important part of the Vietnamese culture, and it is eaten all day long, according to seikotravel.com, as they state, Vietnamese people eat pho as breakfast, enjoy pho at noon, choose pho as a snack after the hard working day, and drop in small restaurant to enjoy a hot bowl of pho with their friends when the night has fallen. So due to my own culture, I am not as familiar with pho, given it was just not a common dish I was around growing up and even to this day. The agriculture where I live is not quite as beneficial in prioritizing pho ingredients compared to the agriculture in Vietnam and other countries where it is just more popular. So how pho is prepared? Pho broth is traditionally bone broth that is simmered for many hours, although you can also use pre-made broth as a quicker way. Also, a vegetarian option is just veggie broth or some other type. So after the broth is simmered, any desired meat or meat substitute is added along with rice noodles. Finally, you can top with any spices and garnishes that you prefer and is ready to enjoy. So trying pho. This is an image of the pho that I tried, and it was from a local Vietnamese restaurant. And so the pho that I tried, given I am vegetarian, consisted of vegetable broth, tofu, rice noodles, bean sprouts, cilantro, basil, onions, and jalapenos. And then I also added some hot sauce as my garnish to the pho. And I ended up really enjoying this dish. I thought it was the perfect combination with the broth, making it similar to like a soup, along with the noodles and vegetables that added much more flavor and nutrition to it. And I would definitely order pho again in the future. And here's my works cited. Thank you so much for following along with this project, and I highly encourage you to try pho as well, given it was really good.